Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the All for People's Maceo sunglasses. But first, I'll thank today's video sponsor, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is shadereviewstore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop these sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 55mm lenses in an 18mm bridge, and this is the standard and only size of the sunglasses that All for People's produced these frames in, and these frames are actually worn by a ton of different celebrities in the early 2010s, and they were discontinued in around 2011 or 2012, so they've been out of production for quite a while now. But I think the style still looks really good to this day, definitely kind of reminiscent of that 2010s era, but still definitely very, very classy and nice, and also reminiscent of a lot of personal frames that were released in the early 2010s as well. Probably the most unique feature of these frames is going to be the metal accents here. We can see it kind of wraps around and looks really, really interesting and unique here. And they also have some beautiful etching here on the temples of the frames that we can see there as well, which looks really nice and very, very classy. Now, as far as the exact colorway that I'm wearing in today's video, these have All for People's striped Havana frames, which look really, really beautiful. And then they also have a polarized brown lens, which looks really good as well. Now, if we breathe on the lens here, we can see the All for People's logo, and then we can see it says polarized right underneath that as well. They also have a very, very nice anti-reflective material, which is going to help reduce sunlight coming in, bouncing off the lens at an angle. And these are an all glass lens. The optical clarity of these is really, really, really great. They also do have a very nice oleophobic coating on them as well, which makes it very easy to clean, and of course to repel sweat and water as well. Now, these frames do have very nice and premium 3-barrel all-metal hinges. Now, even though they are only a 3-barrel hinge, they still feel very nice and premium when they open up and close them. They're very nice and substantial. And something else to note here is there is not an embedded All for People's logo here on either one of the temple tips with this pair of frames, so we're going for a more clean design. So yeah, that embedded logo is not found on either end of the temple tips, which is something else to note. Now, if we take a look here at the inner right temple of the frames, we can see the model name, number, and colorway there as well. Now, as far as weight goes, these frames are relatively heavy, coming in at 44 grams. That's the exact same weight as the original 50mm standard size of the Ray-Ban Wayfarer. So definitely a pretty heavy and bulky pair of frames, and because they have these really thin temples here, they're going to be a little bit off balance, so they're definitely a lot heavier here on the nose than they are here around the ears, but really it's not a big difference, maybe a couple grams of weight difference between these and the original Ray-Ban Wayfarer, but you can still wear these frames for a decent amount of time without feeling any discomfort here. They do have very comfortable nose rests that do a good job of distributing the weight of the heavy glass lenses on the face there as well, which definitely does make a big difference. Now, as far as styling goes, I really, really do love these. I love me a good pair of older All for People's Wayfarer style sunglasses because they're just very, very unique. They still look really classy and nice, but they are very unique. You're not going to basically see anybody wearing these frames out in public. So if you're looking for just a unique style to kind of enhance your look, these frames definitely might be for you, and you're definitely going to stand out amongst a crowd of people wearing original Ray-Ban Wayfarers, or even people wearing something like the beautiful Oliver Sun. These are just going to stand out a lot more than those are. Now, as far as coverage from the sun goes, these frames, because they have a Wayfarer styling, are not going to offer the best coverage, of course. So here up top, we can see there's a pretty massive gap that lets sunlight in unprotected, and then here on the sides, again, there is a massive gap that does let sunlight in unprotected, so definitely not a very practical pair of sunglasses, but again, they do have that very nice anti-reflective material on the inside of the lens, which is going to help reduce sunlight coming in, bouncing off the lens at an angle, which is pretty important if you have a pair of sunglasses with poor coverage from the sun, like these do. But as far as, like I said, the optical clarity of the lenses go, the all-glass polarized lenses are extremely high quality, and you're not going to have any issues with that. Well, overall, I really do like these frames. Very unique and very interesting. Like I said, I just absolutely love all the older kind of discontinued All for People's frames. They are very similar to a lot of other pairs that they still produce to this day, but they're just very, very unique at the same time. And I think a lot of that has to do with the lens styling and then also the metal accent here as well. But let me know what you think about these frames in the comment section down below. Do you love these? Do you hate these? Do you own a pair? Let me know. We also do have these available on our website. as a pre-owned pair. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out as well. I just hit the light there. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.